community. I'm really excited about sharing some news. We're back officially face-to-face on Monday. We are so excited. I know today teachers have been just talking about how when you come back, when they've been teaching their students virtually, I can't wait till you guys come back. We did a happy dance this morning with Miss Simpson because we're coming back on Monday. So parents, those of you who signed for face-to-face instruction, means the students are going to be here on the campus. We are starting Monday. We want the children to be here by 7:30 so that we can get started at 7:45. Those of you who have signed to continue with virtual, I'm going to let you know. If you decide at the last minute and say, you know what, I really think my child needs to be back face-to-face because this is the best way for students to learn, please give me a call at the office. And I don't think that would be a hard change for me to make for students to go from virtual to face-to-face if that's your choice on Monday. But on the opposite end of that, if you chose face-to-face and you're deciding you want your child to stay home virtually, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with virtual, but face-to-face is the best for students to learn. I'll also have a conversation with you because I feel I need to do my duty to talk to you so that we know, so you'll hear from me that it's so important for kids to have face-to-face versus virtual. We only do virtual because we can't be here on campus. One of the things I told the students that this is the safest place for them to be. We've heard it from our doctors, and we've heard it from the gurus on COVID saying that the super spreader when we spread COVID is when we're in large groups, meaning family gatherings, pachangas that are happening at the park. Those are the super spreaders. It's not happening in schools because we practice safety every single day. We've taught the kids that we're going to always keep our mask on, that we're going to keep 6 feet away, and that we're going to be sanitizing as much as we can. Okay? Number 2, Lolly and I are going to be doing home visits next week, starting on Tuesday all the way to Friday. We'll be delivering some information on absentee. We do have several students that have, you know, at this time, if you have more than 10, that's a concern because that means that you're not learning. It doesn't mean that you're virtually learning at home, because if you're not logging on and you're not making any contact with teachers, that is an absence. And that means that when we're in our 15, 20, 25, 30 absences, that's a lot of learning that's not happening. And that concerns me. Anybody knows Miss G, it's all about student success. And we're going to go ahead and go out and do some home visits just to leave you some information, because sometimes we don't know. We're busy and we don't know how many days our children have been absent, and we want to make sure we get that information to you. So thank you for that. The third thing is we want to make sure that if you do come face-to-face, remember I mentioned last time that we want to get all those devices that we're no longer using, but they're still school property, the iPads and Chromebooks, whatever you happen to have that we're no longer using, because the brand new iPads are the only thing you're using for instruction and it's connected to your hotspot. We want those Chromebooks and iPads brought back. If you bring them back, guys, next week, you're going to get a special golden ticket to use at the Winter Carnival. And there's only going to be one booth that you can only use a golden ticket with. We want to make sure that we get those those iPads and Chromebooks back so that you get a golden ticket. So it's going to be a special golden ticket, like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You'll get a golden ticket if you bring back your iPad and your Chromebook. That leads into our Winter Carnival. We're going to go back to celebrating safely, but I do want the students to see that we really appreciate all the hard work they do. That we're already in the works of creating a Winter Carnival. So the kids can spend their tickets that they've earned for all the great things they've done by logging in every day, by doing their work and all kinds of different things. So we're looking forward to having that Winter Carnival. So when you come Monday, boys and girls, parents, please help us. Make sure that they have their masks. And if they don't, no worry, we have some spares. And if it breaks, we have some spares. But we do want to make sure that they bring something to keep their water in. So we want to make sure that they're hydrated. Even though it's winter, we can get students dehydrated if they're not drinking water. But we don't have water fountains available. And unfortunately, right now, we don't have a high supply of water bottles. So we want containers with water. So we want to make sure that they come in with a mask, They come in with their water bottle. And the third thing is that we're in January. We want to make sure they come with jackets, sweaters, sweatshirts, whatever it is, because with this weather, we will be taking students outside. And we want to make sure that we keep them safe so that they're well and that they come to school every day. So thank you for another great second week. Teachers were phenomenal. Parents were phenomenal. Students that were phenomenal, that were logging on. I was able to join several of the classes to watch. Were great. And so I'm excited about kids coming back. So it's going to be a stellar week next week. Parents, don't forget, look on our Schoology Batesville page, because sometimes I'm going to be putting some information there. I did put something there for the teachers. If you want to comment on it, we really like that, because that's just a pat on the back for the teachers and all the hard work they do. So once again, thank you for allowing me to work with your children. I know it's going to be a great week next week. Just make sure your students are here. Contact me if you have any questions, and have a nice weekend. Thank you.